Hey guys, I hope you do well. So we finished with the argumentative paragraph, and I see I have to supply you with some expressions that we need whether we want to ask questions about the opinions of the others, or to give opinions, or to disagree. So let's first see when you ask about or for opinions. The first expression is, I was wondering where you stood on the question of polygamy, for example. The second question, what is your position on, and you give the subject. And the third one, what's your opinion of? And the fourth one, what do you think of, or how do you feel about? This is when you want to know the opinion of the others. Then when you give an opinion, so you say, in my opinion, then you give the subject. Then as far as I'm concerned, then you give your opinion. Then from my point of view, then you give your opinion. Or as I see it, in my point of view, I think, then you give your point of view. In my view, or it would seem to me that, or it seems to me that, or I feel, then I believe, I figure that. Then when you agree with an opinion, you say, my view about this is positive. I agree with this idea. I agree completely with this idea. I can't agree more. I agree. This idea is absolutely right. I couldn't agree more on this. I think this idea is perfect. Now when you agree partially, or it is a kind of polite disagreement, I agree partially with this idea, then this idea is partially right. I see what you mean, but that's one way of looking at it. But then I see your point, but I agree with you, but I think this idea is possible, but I'm not sure you are right there. I'm not sure that I agree with this idea. The project is feasible, but, so always we use but. There is a recurrent of the use of but. It means I agree with you in some point, but there is something I have to say, or I have a word to say about it. Then when you disagree with an opinion, what do you say? You say, I think it is a bad idea. Well, this expression, I don't go with it. It's very hard, shocking. Then you use, I'm afraid I can't agree with this idea. This is very good. It's a polite one. I'm afraid I entirely disagree with you. I think this idea is impossible. I guess this idea is impractical. I see this idea is bad. I think it is a bad idea. I don't agree with this idea. I suppose this idea cannot be implemented. So these expressions, you use them whether in writing or in conversation. It means orally when you speak. In both cases, you use them.